You ever get the feeling something is wrong? Well, that's how I feel right now. I just can't shake it. Whatever it is, I pray God gives me the strength to get through it. I have to run. Every morning. I don't know if I'm running from something or running to something. My name is Deborah Lessons. I used to be human. Now I'm the first lady of a growing church here in the valley. My husband, Bishop Lessons, is the pastor. When you're the pastor's wife, you can't be human. You're not allowed. People have expectations. People have demands. And most of all, people have problems. I live under a microscope. Every hair on my head, every smile, every word. If I slip even once, just once, whispers will follow. The only thing I've learned in that church is people often want image over substance. When I look out into the congregation, I see fake hair, fake smiles, fake nails, and we say we want a relationship with God. I miss being human. I miss being me. At least I think I do. I'm not even sure who I am anymore. This fuse has been lit for a long time now, and I'm afraid I'm just ready to blow. I would love to tell you that when you come to church, you have nothing to worry about. But that's just not true. God will bring out dark things in dark places. And if you're going to survive, you need to stay in God's presence. Where most people fail, they put their emotions before the Word of God. This is not the first church we've started. It's the third. The first thing we learned rather quickly was gossip spreads like cancer. The sooner you find it and deal with it, the better your odds of survival.
I don't know, Bishop. We tried that before and it just didn't work. Now, I'm told that it's one or two people running around here stirring things up, acting a fool.
Mother, listen, if you could at least give me some names, that would help tremendously.
Why, certainly, Bishop. You know, the next thing I want to talk about is these here new...
converts.
Yes, converts that are joining the church. You know, they look like drug dealers.
They are drug dealers.
Oh, come quickly, Jesus. Drug dealers in the church.
And Pastor, some of the more elderly mothers of the church, excuse me, Pastor, members of the church are starting to feel just a little more concerned about all the changes going on around here.
Yes.
Change is a part of life. We are called to reach the lost, not keep the saved.
Ladies, just calm down. Listen, let's just get through this. Mother Kay, is there anything else?
Actually, there is.
Come on, Mother Kay. What is it?
Well, it's Ed. Bishop, do you know that he's got people thinking that you're going to step down here soon with all these here comments he's making?
Such as?
Well, just last week he told Sister McBride that as soon as he gets in charge, he's going to change the prayer service meeting, put a bigger restriction on the choir, and even take away part of the testimony service.
Sure did.
He's even got people calling his wife Maria First Lady.
Now, where did you
Just
hear
shameful.
that?
I am a
Edward would
messenger of the
never do
Lord.
something like that to
Okay,
me.
calm
so
down,
I don't understand where you would hear
Calm
something.
down,
My
ladies,
message from God
ladies,
directly.
calm down.
Messenger of the
Listen,
Lord.
Mother Kay is just telling us what she heard. Real or imagined, problem is still a problem. Mother Kay, thank you.
You're welcome, Bishop.
Well, Lady Deborah.
Lady Deborah.
Excuse me. I heard he's been also teaching Bible study to some of the church board members.
That's right.
It's only been going on for about 2 weeks now.
Tell it, sister, tell it. Tell it.
Now, how is it that we have more members in the church, but less money? How is that possible?
Judas in the church.
Pastor,
Jesus,
we have a church Bible study. How come that's not enough?
Mother, First Lady, I truly thank God for you, woman of God. You have truly been a blessing to this ministry, and Lady Deborah and myself truly appreciate all the support you've given us.
God bless you, Pastor. You know, I just love the job you're doing. You're doing a great job here in this community.
Bless you, Mother. Bless you.
Bishop, we'd be lost without your guidance. This town was in need, and God delivered. Hallelujah.
Yes, 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 yes. You two do adequate work. I will see you two next week.
Yes.
God bless you, First Lady.
Bless you.
Mother,
Well, son, are you just going to stand there, or are you going to tell us what's going on?
I'm so sick of this crap. I've worked too long and too hard to be talked about like that. He thinks just because he's married to my sister, that nothing to be done about that? Oh, he's got another thing coming. And he had the nerve to call me a Judas. Me? Judas?
When did he call you that?
listen. Just calm down. All this anger and all this hate is giving way to the enemy. Just calm down. Or would have always told you.
That your anger empowers your enemy, clouds your vision, and hides the truth.
Ed, how long? How long are you going to let him get to you like this? Jackie is in love with that man. She thinks he can walk on water. So you're going to have to find a way to coexist with Anthony, whether you like him or not.
Everybody can see your distrust for your brother-in-law. Y'all gonna have to find a way to come to some type of agreement.
I will not. I'm not trying to have any type of conversation with him, but it just cannot be done.
Okay, well, if you don't want to talk about that, then talk about this. Please tell me that you are not asking certain members of the congregation to call your wife First Lady.
Oh, so that's why Mother Kay and Lady Kim walked out like that without any type of contact. You know what? You can't never get the truth at any type of church gossip.
Well, then please fill in the blank spaces for us.
Come on, Mom.
Look, I told you from day one how shallow people can be. You have no idea how easy a house of cards can fall. In church, it doesn't take a storm. It only takes a whisper. Look at Bishop Long. I'm surprised he survived that scandal. And if you think that you're going to come in here, you're going to try to make changes in here.
Listen. All I heard was some church members had a dream about something about me being a pastor.
That's not what we heard. Listen, son, we're going to talk about this when I get back. But you have no understanding what we went through several years ago. All of the confusion, the pandemonium that went on at the church. 30 people coming to our house at midnight, screaming for blood. Your sister.
Let's not talk about that. Please. Honey, I've already packed your bags for your trip. You still need to see Pastor Miller before you go.
Wait, why do you have to see Pastor Miller?
Well, you know we do that Feed the Homeless drive every year, so. Son, listen, I love you. And I know it's not easy being a pastor's kid and all the responsibility that's placed on you. But you gotta understand, son, people look for us for guidance and direction. And if we stay out the way, God will use us to do just that.
I'll see to you at home.
Mom, Dad is too old. He was trying to pass out VHS tapes in the parking lot, and I tried to tell him about a social network, Twitter, so that way we can get our name out there, and he thought I was talking about catching birds or something. Like, he's too old. The church needs something fresh. Like, I've been preaching every Wednesday, and everybody loves it.
How do you know that?
Because they told me.
And you believe them?
I don't see why not.
Nobody's ever going to be honest with you in church. Sister Robbins, when she gets up to sing that solo, that's the only time I think the whole church is in prayer. We all just want her to stop. So, we tell her she's great.
You know, that's different.
Why? Because it's not you?
Is Maria calling me?
Uh-uh.
I gotta go, Mom.
No.
I gotta go.
No, I want you to sit down. You are not ready to take over your father's church. Where is all this coming from? Last week you were ready to leave church altogether. Now you want to take over.
Maria's gonna kill me.
And all that talk about you wanting to go back to school, about not following your father's footsteps, about being your own man.
Ed, I told you we had to pick up my friend from class. We only had 5 minutes.
Well, so nice for you to join us, Lady Maria.
Well, I guess he told you that we're ready to take over this place.
This place? I would have you know that this is the house that God built.
Well, I think he moved. And I don't think he's coming back to this mess anytime soon. But by the way, I think I tripped over one of your 8-track tapes on the way in.
This is why you are not fit to lead anyone anywhere. The disrespect, the lack of control, the inability to see what's around the corner is exactly why you two wouldn't last a month being pastor and first lady of the church.
And look at you, so smug and self-righteous. You know, I'm surprised you lasted this long.
Ed.
Nobody respects you, Deborah. They just tolerate you.
Ed, are you just going to sit here with that stupid grin while this woman disrespects me in my face? We raised you better than that. We raised you better than this.
Well, it'd be different if I disagreed with her.
You ready?
We have a problem. Well, that was my son, Edward. His dad and I have been preaching the gospel for years, and he runs out and marries the devil. And then there's my daughter, Jackie. Jackie is reckless, hard-headed, and did I mention she married a white man? What God has put together, let no man put asunder. Well, you don't have to be a prophet to know God has nothing to do with their relationship.
Oh, look at that face. Just tell me you didn't get in a fight with Ed again.
Ed started it.
What are you, 2?
All Ed cares about is money, money, money. God. How much in the offering? How much in tithes? Any money found anywhere in the church. I'm so sick of it. So I said, the only person who cares more about money than you was Judas.
Do you remember what happened last time? If my father hadn't gotten involved, you'd both be in jail for disorderly conduct and assault.
Keep your voice down.
My voice?
I will talk to him. I will make this right. Just trust me, I'll make this right. There's something wrong with your brother. He's got his own agenda. Your parents have a big trip coming up. Ed doesn't even care. Ed wants your dad out of town so he can get a taste of power. Ed wants to be your dad, and he's not.
I can't.
Come on, Jackie, where are you going? Don't do this. Come on, stop. God! Please! God!
How long have you been here, Anthony? Where's the jungle bunny at?
Come on, Emma. Don't call her that. She's my wife.
What is wrong with you? You think just because you call her wife, she's gonna turn into that? Really? I swear, you're spending so much time with the Planet of the Apes, you can't even think straight.
Wow, Tanya. You sound like a member of the KKK. Both of you are just jealous if you ask me.
Jealous? Jealous of what? Not that baboon you call a wife. Now wait a minute. You can't believe that, Anthony. She's just having a bad day. Oh, no. I know what I'm talking about, Tanya. Just because her brother has low self-esteem, all he could do was get himself a black girl. You know, I bet being around those people must make you feel so superior.
Well, that's funny coming from the abortion queen. If being white is so right, what happened to you? Maybe if you had a black man, that'd be an upgrade from the trailer trash that you're used to. Or are you just trash?
Whoa. Hey, now. What is wrong with you guys? Why are you always doing this?
Emma, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
Well, why would you?
Please forgive me.
It's okay. I love you. No, we're all we got. Mom and Dad can't handle this. You're right. This You're so right. Could be the straw that breaks the camel's back. So let's start over. Hi, Anthony. Where's Jackie?
Hey, Tanya. You sure you want to call me Jungle Bunny, Baboon, something else from the animal kingdom? You know what, girl? If I wouldn't say, it'll take the whole National Guard to get me off of you.
Oh, come on!
Come on, stop it, Jackie. Come on, stop. Stop. Come with me.
Come on,
I know where you live.
Come with me.
Baboon, are you serious? You don't know me. I'll get you like
in your language. Come on, Shaniqua. Let's go. I will hurt her. You know I will. I'll end up in jail for cruelty to animals. This is what she wants. She wants it. Whatever.
Get off of me. I hate you.
You don't mean that. I know you're upset. I know you're upset. Look, Emma's gone. Let's not say anything we're going to regret tomorrow.
You know, I hate you. You let them talk about me like a dog.
What do you want me to do? What? Smack her in the face?
That would have been a start. I am your wife. Not some two-bit tramp off the street. I'm your significant other. Do you even know what that means?
Look at what we're doing. Other people are getting in our relationship and we're fighting about it.
You know what? Get your stuff. Come by the house and get your stuff and leave.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. I'm not going anywhere. We're going to work this out. We have made so many promises to each other. I haven't spoke to my mom and dad in a year.
Did I ask you to do that? You act like you're doing me some kind of favor. You know what? You're a joke. Whatever you are, you're not a man. You've been coming up short a lot lately, too. I thought things would get better. I thought you would get better. But I have to face the facts. This is never going to get better.
Why do you think you're the wife of the year? What makes you think that you're so perfect? Your family's a trip. Being with them every week, it's like walking on a wire in a circus. You don't pick up after yourself. I feel like a maid half the time. I cook, I clean. Hell, if it wasn't for me, you'd just be some gutter trash.
Oh, really? So your sister's right. You do think you're superior. Like I said, get your stuff and get out. Is that all you got? You call yourself a man? Take your medication before you get yourself killed.
Whether you're in Boston, Cleveland, or Youngstown, watch your back. When things start to go well, you drop your guard. The next thing you know, you haven't put on the armor of God. You have taken it off. Once that happens, you can't tell the difference between the angels who have come to bless you and the demons who have come to destroy you.
It's gonna be easy, man. You know what I'm saying? Dude been doing this game the whole time, but he sloppy with it.
Right.
You know, we got two guards up there in the front, one on the roof, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? Dude down the street, he ain't no street dude.
Right.
You can wipe him out easy, you know.
Well, right. See, if Pearl Harbor taught us anything,
right,
it's that sometimes you gotta let sleeping dogs sleep.
Yeah.
Now this Marcus dude, he can afford to be laid back because all his enemies is either missing or in his pocket.
Yeah.
Cops, the judge, he even got some congressmen from what I'm hearing.
Okay. So we've been watching this dude for 3 months and he still ain't do nothing yet. Man, this dude weak, man. You know what I think?
What's that?
I think we should rob dudes on the real.
But what about Betty?
What about Betty? That's an extra person?
Nah. See, in World War II, back in the day, the Germans had these landmines called bouncing Bettys.
Yeah.
But check this. They would get to the battlefield early and plant these bouncing Bettys.
Yeah.
So when the enemy would come through, they would think the coast was clear.
Yeah.
So they'd come through the field and they'd step on them bouncing Bettys.
Mm-hmm.
Now see, one bouncing Betty could take out 15 to 20 soldiers just like that.
Yeah.
You see 2 on the front. You see 1 on the roof.
Right.
But where's Betty? See, it's not the enemy I can see that concerns me.
Yeah.
It's the one that I can't see.
Come on now, I did that already. Now look, this is a business. It wasn't me who took the money. It wasn't me who got in that deal. No, you just wait. Look, I ain't got time for this. I guess I'm just gonna have to nickel and dime you today. I can't help you no more, Ty. Goodbye. Yeah, go ahead and do what you gotta do. Nah, no reason to take it easy on them. I'm talking the wrath of God type stuff. Call me when it's done. Go ahead and nickel him down.
He ain't paying, so we gotta do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
And make sure that he's not getting too far behind me because it's crazy out here.
That hurt?
Yeah, that's what.
Hey man, he ain't saying nothing about having a kid, man.
We gotta do what we gotta do, man.
You got this? Walk away.
Mayor. Hey man, what's up? Senator. Hey man, what's going on? Nah, I'm just hanging out. Police Chief Thomas. Hey man, how's your day going? Yeah, I just wanted to call you and say thanks for taking care of those tickets for me.
So when you gonna quit playing and come over?
Well, when are you inviting me over?
Whenever, really. So I have this new 72-inch TV. It's amazing.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, and it's in 3D.
Oh.
So last week I was watching the Patriots. Telling you, it felt like Tom Brady was hitting me in the head with a football.
You like Tom Brady?
I love Tom Brady.
He sucks.
Oh, you need to
She
get
could be
him.
my Giselle, though. So if you think if I came over during basketball season, that I can high-five LeBron?
Well, I don't know if you can high-five LeBron, but you can high-five me.
Whoa, don't bite off more than you can chew.
I can handle you.
Excuse
me.
Hey, take your hands off her. Who the hell do you think you are?
Well, I'm her husband. And I'm a professor at this university. And I'm the guy who doesn't have a problem.
Whoa. She never
Cheating
told me
on me.
anything about being married.
Yeah, he doesn't have a problem cheating.
What's going on here?
You know, you two need to work out your issues before you start inviting other people into it.
Thomas, I can't stand you. What are you doing? We're separated. You have your life, and I have mine. You understand?
Listen.
No. I can assure you the next stop on this road is Divorce Avenue. I promise you that. Where's your little plaything at anyway?
Look, I told you that's over. That's over. I made one mistake. One mistake. We can work past this. Look, let's just get together and talk about me and you. I love you.
You love me.
You can survive this.
Survive? Survive. You make it sound like I had cancer or something. Survive? If I did have cancer, you're the cause. We both know the only way to get rid of cancer is to cut it out. So like I said, the next stop on this road, Thomas, is Divorce Avenue.
Yeah.
Stay away from me. I'm serious.
Come on. Martha. Come on, Martha. Martha.
Hey, baby. I was hoping to see you today.
What are you doing? We still can't be seen together. If they find out we have a relationship, I could lose my job.
Oh, calm down. I don't care about that. I just want us to be together. Listen, I know you're under some stress, but I'm not with you because you're the professor at my school. I'm with you because I want to be with you. Maybe you should just quit, and then me and you can go somewhere else and we can be together.
We can't do that.
Well, you want me to transfer to a different school then?
Transfer? Don't you think that's a little premature? I mean, we've only known each other for 2 weeks. Look, we do have a little thing going on and we have some kind of special chemistry, but I think we just need to take it slow, okay?
What? What are you talking about taking it slow? Our relationship is deeper to me than anything I've ever imagined, anything I've ever been in. And I can't wait to share my life with you.
It's over between us. Everything that comes out of your mouth is a lie.
But baby, listen.
I don't know who you are.
He's mine. That's who he is.
How old are you? 12, 13? He'll hurt you just like he hurt.
You don't know how to take care of a man. I can't believe he stayed with you for 12 years. He told me about your hysterectomy and when you were addicted to painkillers. You can't come over here trying to cast judgment on him, boo-boo. You're a junkie.
You told her that story? I can't believe you. It doesn't matter. You don't matter. I hate you. I don't know what you see in him. He's gonna hurt you just like you hurt me. If he did it to me, he'll do it to you. I don't know what you see in him. Believe me when I tell you, what you see and what you get will be totally two different things. Yeah, I'm sure he takes you out and buys you little gifts or shoes you have on probably. But answer this question. If he's so into you, why is he talking to you about me?
Martha!
Why are you calling her? She is the past and we are the future.
Why did you bring up her hysterectomy? She didn't deserve that. We're not even divorced yet. If she decides to get back at me, she can carry this out for years.
I don't care about her. I don't like her, and I sure don't like her attitude. Listen to me. I know this is hard for you. It's hard for me too. But your marriage was over before we even got together.
Who is that?
Oh God, it's my sister. I forgot I promised her to go to the movies today. I gotta go.
Oh, if we weren't in public, I would give you a kiss.
I know. Well, I gotta get out there before she be upset at me.
All right.
Bye, Mr. Professor. Sherry, I'm so sorry. I'm
Any
so
idea
sorry.
how long I have been waiting here for you?
Girl, come on, let's go. We're gonna be late to the show.
You should have been there 15 minutes ago. Where were you? Whoa. You have that look on your face. What is going on?
Well, okay, listen. You have to listen. I met someone and, I don't want to jinx it, but I really think he's the one.
You're not dating anybody.
Yes, I am. It's Professor Thomas.
That man is like 200 years old. Wait, you're joking. It's a joke, right? Please tell me you're joking. I'm not. You need to calm down, okay? He's like the most popular man in the state. He's got 2 books on the New York Times bestseller list. This is such a huge mistake. He's married.
No. He's not. He's getting a divorce. There's a difference. And we're going to be together. We just have to keep things quiet for a little while. That's all.
I can see you're happy. But you really need to slow down. Don't you remember Jason?
Yes.
He had to get a restraining order out on you.
He was crazy.
You spent 3 days in jail for breaking and entering.
Okay.
And then there was... Look, how long are you going to do this?
Do what, Sherry?
Latch on to every older man that you come across. Look, I know when Dad died, you took it the hardest. But you can't go after every older man you meet trying to replace him. I mean, first there's Jason, 20 years older than you, and then there's Bob.
Listen, Sherry, I don't need a lesson today, okay? I'm not looking for a father figure. I can't help it who I fall in love with.
I'm not your shrink, but I am your sister. I'm just trying to look out for you.
I know, and I love you, but you don't always have to be so dramatic.
One Sunday after service, I met a man in the congregation. He was able to tell me everything about everyone. He called himself T. Wish, and his girlfriend, wife, her name was Sam. Against my better judgment, I asked him to meet me. I will see just how much this Mr. Wish knows. I can't seem to shake this dark shadow that's following me.
Wow, it's nice in here.
Sorry, Your Majesty, we got caught up in the streets, but you know T-Breeze in the house.
I don't have all day, Mr. Wish. Have you heard anything that might be of interest to me?
Well, I love what your husband out there doing. You know, all the other churches can't even understand how y'all packing them in like that.
Your son, Ed, is telling everyone there's going to be a big change coming soon. And I heard that his girlfriend is the one in his ear. She's been saw around the way plenty of times with another guy.
Are you telling me that Maria is cheating on my son?
Now, you need to relax, Your Majesty. I mean, you know him or one of his friends. It's some real Young and the Restless type stuff.
I want you to get me some concrete evidence on this affair. I've done nothing but try to make her feel welcome in my family. And no matter how hard I try, the devil always finds a way in. And if he can't get to you, he'll try to get through the ones you love. The nerve of that girl.
Just relax, Your Majesty. You know, I know you don't want to hear this, but your son-in-law, what's his name?
Anthony.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks, baby. Yeah, he been hanging around some real shady people, you know, and word is he like to gamble. And he owed people some big money. Now, he tried to take some money from the church But that's not it. Anthony and Ed been taking turns taking money from the church. That's some real devil stuff right there.
I don't believe this. My husband asked me to give it one more try. This is the third church that we tried to start. After all the crazy things that we've been through, I said yes, one more try. I don't understand. How in the world am I going to get through this situation? Please tell me how I'm going to do that, Mr. Wish.
Pray, Your Majesty. That's all you can do is pray.
Well, my brother got baptized in your church last week. At first, I thought it was a joke. I mean, he's been in and out of jail for as long as I can remember. But now he has this light in his eyes, a light I've never seen before. I mean, he stopped hanging with his crew. He went and got a job. Now that must be God. I mean, nobody wants to hire a felon, but he got the job. Yeah. And he's been in church for years. But ever since you and Bishop showed up, God has started to move in his life. I just thank God I can understand what you're saying. As always, I'm grateful for you telling me what I want to hear. You can't rely on church people. They'll never tell you the truth until it's too late. Well, I have to be going. I will be in touch. Thank you. Thank you so much. I thank God for you and your husband. My family, I mean my whole family has now started to make changes in their lives. Thank you. Yes. Mr. Wish, Sam, be blessed.
Look, Your Majesty, I love what you're doing out there. Don't sweat that small stuff. You know God got your back. You know that.
Bishop, how are you doing today?
Man, I'm doing good. Man, brother, you know what? My mind is so screwed up. Didn't we have that homeless venture that we had planned to do? I thought it was the day, and then I look at my calendar, and I think it's next month.
You're right, Bishop. It is next month. I'm looking forward to that get together.
Yes, sir.
But that is next month. How's your family doing?
Oh man, well, my son Ed is he's having some issues, some growing pains. But my baby girl, my daughter, man, she's doing well.
It's funny you should mention Ed. That's why I called you here today. I didn't really want to have to do this, but there's something that I need to make you aware of.
Okay.
Bishop, I have never seen anything like this before. Your son Ed, his wife, and some other guy, I really didn't know who he was, but on a Sunday morning before church, they were outside of our doors as our people were coming in the doors. And they're passing out flyers, inviting them to your church. Now, Bishop, I know you well. I know you didn't have nothing to do with this. And I knew, Bishop, if I would have tried to deal with this thing, it could have gotten out of control. So I had to call you.
Listen, brother, let me assure you from my mouth, number one, I had no idea that Ed would do something like this. I can't even believe that he would be this childish, this disrespectful to do something of this nature. It will be dealt with, and it certainly won't happen again, my brother.
I know, Bishop. Your reputation speaks for itself. I respect you. The community respects you. And I just want to see this thing worked out. And I knew you were the man to handle it.
Listen, my brother, I got a plane to catch. But as soon as I get back, we're going to sit down and talk. Yes, so, hey, by the way, man, my anniversary is coming up next month. Can I get you to come over and preach for me?
Bishop, I'd be honored.
Ah, man, bless you. Bless you, bless you.
Thank you. Love you, Bishop.
Love you too, my brother. God bless you.
Bless you.
Deb, listen, I just met with Pastor Miller. Sweetheart, you're not going to believe what Ed and Maria did. Listen, they came to his church on a Sunday morning and passed out flyers asking people to come to our church. I can't understand it. Well, listen, sweetheart, I don't think it's the right time for me to go out of town now. I just got a bad feeling something is getting ready to happen. Right. Okay, love you too.
Me and your dad, we go way back. And he really would have been proud of you.
Yeah, I'm sure, Pastor. But I'm trying to get out the game. I'm trying. But I'm tired. It's too much pressure. And my woman, she just too much, man.
Well, in the Bible, Jesus says his grace is sufficient. And if you put Jesus on the inside, he'll always show up on the outside. I better give you some time, son.
Look, the store's doing great. After I paid everybody, and I mean everybody, we cleared over $40K, and that's just here in Youngstown.
And why are you telling me this?
Look, I want out. I'm done with the drug game. My store is being featured in every fashion magazine across America, and
what? You want me to live off of $40,000 a month?
$40,000 is more than enough money.
I take care of you and those two kids.
I take care of you.
You know what? I found your papers. Writing it down on paper, it looks real good. But you know what, babe? This is the real world.
So in the real world, you can't survive off of $40,000 a month?
No.
No. Oh my God. I'm tired of this. I need to be out. I need to get out. I want to get out. Every time I drop the kids off at church on Sunday, the bishop looking straight through me. It's like he know what I do outside of work.
Okay. And God, I bet you're worried about him too, huh?
Of course I am.
Where was God when you were homeless? Where was God when you were eating out of dumpsters? Better yet, where was God when your crazy ex tried to kill you behind? You know what, Mark? Okay. Think about everything that you've done. Think about everything we have. You know what, babe? I'm so proud of everything that you've accomplished. You just want to let it all go?
Marcus, I need money to get your kids more school clothes.
You know what? You always seem to find where we at. I think you need to just turn around and leave.
And what?
And leave.
Please, I'm not here for you. Marcus, I need that money now. Why don't you have your maid go get it so we can talk? What'd you say?
I said she wanted that.
Marcus, is this one of those mail order tramps? Where you get her from? Transgender land?
Why you always come around here starting trouble? You know me, you know what I can do to you. Next time, call before you come. This is one of the many reasons why we're not together now.
You sitting here thinking you running the world? I put your tire. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I did call. I should know better. Can you forgive me? I just saw some clothes for the kids at the store and I got excited. I'm sorry. Look. Obviously I'm interrupting something, so I'm gonna call you tomorrow. Miss, sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
What just happened here?
Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know. That shit crazy, you feel me? Seemed like after we had our son, she just went crazy.
You know what? I don't know how you deal with her, and I don't know how you trust her, but if she talks, not if, when she talks to the wrong person, we're gonna lose everything.
Give ear to my prayer, O God, and hide not thyself from my supplication. Attend unto me, and hear me. I mourn in my complaint, and make a noise, because of the voice of the enemy, because of the oppression of the wicked. For they cast iniquity upon me, and in wrath they hate me. My heart is sore, pained within me, and the terrors of death are fallen upon me. Fearfulness and trembling are come upon me, and horror hath overwhelmed me. And I said, Oh, that I had wings like a dove, for then would I fly away and be at rest.
Alright guys, look. Roger's a good guy, and I think I may be able to convince him.
No, Stella's the one you need to worry about. That woman got a mouth on her. Man, if she gets out of hand, I'ma have to.
Don't talk like that. What is wrong with you two? I swear every time you men get together, your egos take over. And believe me, if that happens when we walk through that door, we could start a war we can't come back from. Okay? This is for the church, not Afghanistan.
Is there a difference?
My, what is this? I didn't know you were coming over.
Oh, just a last minute thing. How are you? Is Roger here?
Stella, my girl.
What is this?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing, man?
Hi,
How are you? You ready to have a seat?
Well, I just wanted to stop by and tell you guys in person that I'm going to be the new pastor of the church. But don't worry, I still want to keep you on as
I spoke to Bishop 2 days ago, and he said nothing about you taking over.
Well, he's out of town right now, and I'm sure when he gets back, he's going to make the announcement to the church. We love you guys, and we just want to make sure that we can all put our emotions aside and really do what's best for the church.
You done crossed the line now, Maria. You two know nothing about running the church. You've been in and out of church so much.
Stella.
Stop. Spiritual warfare is a real thing. Can you deal with that? Can you handle the demons that's coming from the congregation, or are you still ready to deal with the demons of your own?
Look, we all want the same thing here. The only way this works is if we work together.
Why are you even in this conversation?
He's going to be pastor administrator too.
Whatever demon in you, cast it out now. You will not destroy everything that your father has built. Just like Rehoboam, don't know good counsel when you hear it.
Look, I love you and a brother in Christ, but I don't respect you and I don't trust you.
I guess I was wrong. We all don't want the same.
No, we don't. How do you feel walking around playing with people's lives at the church while they're trying to walk with God? Do you think that's fair?
You'll forgive me if I wait to hear from the bishop. I know what you think you're doing is right, but I think you should reconsider.
Look, this isn't how this was supposed to go. We could do so much good. I mean, we're behind the times. We don't even have a website.
Jesus didn't have one, and he did just fine.
Look, we don't want to destroy what the bishop has built. We just want to preserve it. I've seen this before. Pastors hang on too long, afraid to pass the torch. I know you two don't know me, and I don't see how that's important. You have a real chance to make a real difference. Not many people can say that.
If you have the power to change, you have the power to destroy. But do any of you have the wisdom to know the difference?
I think you all should just leave. I can see that you all serious about this, but honestly, you should really think about this.
You know what? I don't even understand why you guys have all this animosity. All you guys have to do is the same thing that you've been doing for all of these years. You thought you was going to become the next pastor of the church.
You ungrateful piece of...
Stella.
Oh, he just irks me. Oh, he just gets under my skin.
You know what, Ed? Everything falls into 3 categories. The lust of the flesh, the pride of life, and the lust of the eyes. You're the first person that I know that falls into all 3 at the same time. As a man of God, honestly, I really believe you should reconsider what you're doing. Because when you think you're doing right, you're actually doing wrong. And a lot of people could get hurt.
you want to handle this, man?
We're just here to have a conversation.
As long as they don't get out of hand, we can keep it cool.
True. Let's get this over with, man. Remember, I'm doing the talking. Well. We have to find your brother. Matter of fact, I think I have something you want to see. We close. Hold on, bro.
Hey,
Come on, man. Come on.
Put that down.
Put yours down. Put yours down.
Hey, hold up, man. Hey, check this out, man. We closed. All right, we are closed.
But you need to see this.
See what? I just can't understand why you guys coming to my place acting like this, man. This is crazy disrespect. My brother owe you money. I ain't got nothing to do with this. If you think just because I'm young, I'm going to stay here and let you...
Well, you got to show me. Come on, this is a family issue. I ain't got time for this. Call off Arnold Schwarzenegger before I terminate. Man, you got a smart mouth, man. You know that?
Hey, show me what you got to leave, man. Hold on, man. What is this right here? Hold on. What is this? Hold on.
Chill. Everybody chill.
Put your gun down.
Chill.
Tell your man to chill, man.
Chill.
You chill. You chill. You chill. We close. Hey, look. All y'all chill.
Listen. If we shoot each other up in here, ain't nobody gonna know how to find it.
Man, you gonna die. Even when you get your money, it ain't over.
What's wrong with you, man? What do you think was gonna happen? We're criminals. This is what criminals do. What, you thought we was just gonna walk up in here yelling, breaking fingers and everything? So we're gonna break everybody's legs that you love, including all the going way back to your childhood sweetheart.
All right. And I will see to it that you suffer 10 times more than me. For every one of my family members that get hurt, I'm killing 3 of yours. So if I'm not mistaken, I say that you up to 6 right now, boy. And if I have to, I will go way back to your kindergarten teacher, boy.
Whoa.
Hey,
Hey,
what's up?
Why you gotta be so violent?
Hey,
why you gotta be so violent, man?
I'm
You ever try to anger management?
Bro, I'm trying to have a conversation here.
Well, I'm just saying, man. When the judge sent me, I was mad at first. It helped a little bit, but he talking about Miss Trinidad, my kindergarten teacher.
Man, put your gun down.
Put your gun down.
You done?
Yeah, man. I just want to get this over with, man. Let's go.
Listen, so Todd pay up the money, and he'll see his wife again. All right?
All right. What's up? Yeah.
I'll be back. No, really. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Funny guy.
I'm gonna have some wait for you when you come back too.
You're doing the right thing. Don't doubt that now. I'm proud of you.
I don't know. It's not that simple. See, church isn't supposed to be like the world. All these hostile takeovers and backdoor meetings. I don't know. If it was in God's plan, why is it this hard?
Don't be silly. God needs to know that you're willing to fight for it. The kingdom of heaven suffereth violence, and the violent take it by force. It's not worth fighting for, it's not worth having. You know, I was at your house one day. It was late. I was waiting for you to come home from work. It was raining, thundering, lightning, the whole works. It was bad. And then your dad said that rain was a good thing. It meant that war was happening in heaven, and that the rain we saw was actually the blood of the angels who had been fallen in battle. In the spiritual realm, it's blood. In the earthly realm, it's water.
See, I told you Dad was deep. All my life, he's told me things like that. Dad is Yoda. So what makes you bring that up?
I wonder if your dad thinks the storm is coming. Look, no matter what happens, I want you to know that I love you. If your mom and dad keep the church for another year, there may not be a church for us to take.
I love you too. This is gonna get ugly.
Brother Ed, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, man?
Oh man, good to see you. Maria, how you doing?
I'm good.
Man, I just wanted you to know, I don't mean to interrupt anything, but man, that message you preached on Wednesday night, oh, that was for me, man. Me and my family going through a lot right now, and that really helped us.
I'm glad I could
I just
help.
want you to say, man, keep up the good work, all right? God bless you.
Yeah, I told you.
I told you.
I'm guilty. It took Mr. Wish and Sam to tell me that God has got my back. I can see now that I didn't put God first. Instead of getting on the phone, I should have dropped to my knees. I just need a minute to get my mind right. God, forgive me, for I have sinned. I'll just go back to church and pray, as long as I don't see anyone until tomorrow. I should be fine.
God, it's me. Please forgive me, God. I just don't know what to do. I can't be the woman you called me to be, married to this man that I chose. It's against you I've sinned, Father, and I'm sorry. God, please forgive me.
Jackie, what are you doing here?
I'm praying. What does it look like I'm doing?
What is this poison that you're talking about? Are you having problems with Anthony?
Look, that conversation you walked in on was between me and God. So, I appreciate your concern and all, but it's not needed.
Don't you take that tone with me. It is Anthony, isn't it? I know what he's been up to. How can you condone all the shenanigans that he's been doing? Your father and I have done all we can to help this community. All the money that comes into this church helps God's people. If you and Anthony were having problems, you should have come to us and asked before things got out of control.
What are you talking about? Clearly, Anthony and I do not have money problems. Where do you get this stuff from? You know, all the money that comes into this church helps God's people? What does that even mean? You know, I don't know what's going on right now, but you are way off base. You always get like this when you lose control. This is just like Cleveland again, isn't it?
I told you to watch that tone. This is nothing like Cleveland. Can we go 1 week without you bringing up Cleveland? I did the best I could do. You can't blame me. Let it go.
Your need for control is unbelievable. You know, why did you follow me that night? You just had to get in Brad's face, didn't you?
Shut up. Shut up! You are my child. I see threats that you don't see. I have to protect you from the world. Why can't you understand that?
Oh, I understand. I wish I had someone to protect me from you.
You don't mean that. You're just upset right now. I raised you. I've given you everything. And look at you. Spoiled to the core. Always settling for whatever dog is sniffing you from behind. You are my biggest disappointment.
I'm your disappointment? This is prison. I've been in prison my whole entire life. You're not a mother. You're a warden. This church, this is a prison cell. I thought once I married Anthony, I'd be free. That you would keep your distance for once. I was wrong.
Who's there?
I got a late start today. I could have been done by now. You want me to come back later?
Please, come here. How much of our conversation did you overhear?
Who do you think you are eavesdropping in our conversation?
Jackie, please. I can handle this. Mr. Johnson, you do outreach work for this church.
Yes.
Do you mind me asking what it is that you heard my daughter and I saying?
I didn't hear much of your conversation, but all I really heard was, "Let me see." And you were warden your daughter a job at the prison.
Is that all, Mr. Johnson?
No, may I say, good jobs like that are hard to come by.
Thank you for your honesty, Mr. Johnson. You can go now.
I have more work to do.
We can handle it ourselves. Thank you for everything.
Hey, yo, Bobby, I got your car towed to my house. Oh, sorry, First Lady, Sister Jackie. I just want to say, we all love your family. It can't be easy.
I can't take any of the credit. I, as do we all, need the Holy Spirit to lead and guide us.
Well, I just wanted to say it's an honor to meet you. And thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
God bless you.
God bless.
I can't argue with you anymore. I just don't have the energy anymore.
Unfortunately, life is not that kind. Jackie, the sooner you start dealing with these issues, the sooner you can start living your future.
Seriously, Mom, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I see there's no easy way to say this. I just found out today that Anthony has been stealing money from the church. Jackie, he has a serious gambling issue.
Wow, Mom. You are really getting desperate. You know what? How about this one? Jackie, Anthony is a drug dealer. The biggest drug dealer in the city.
I'm serious. Well, you know what? You can go ahead and bury your head in the sand if you want. But this is something that you can't run away from. And the only reason why you married that man was because you wanted to get away from your father and I.
The world does not revolve around you. If it's my mistake, then it's mine to make.
Well, I was wondering when I would see you again. Where's the Jezebel?
Well, Maria has things to do today, so I'm getting maybe.
Things to do. Was she running around town with another man?
Really, Mom? First, Anthony is a gambler, and now Maria is cheating on her husband? You're hitting a new low.
Another disappointment. So, you've been stealing money from the church, huh?
Look, Mom, I've been taking the money. I've turned $300 into $5,000. Okay? And I knew if I asked you...
So, you took money without our permission. I don't want to hear any more of this nonsense.
Who could complain about $5,000?
You took money from the church without asking. It doesn't matter how much you made. You stole money from your father and I, from this congregation.
You know what, Mom? I think it's time for you to see a doctor.
A doctor? The two of you are going to tell me what I need to start doing? I have a reliable source that tells me that your husband is gambling and that you're stealing from the church and your wife is cheating. And you want to try to tell me that I need to see someone? Yeah, okay.
Look,
let's try this again.
Look, Mom.
What?
Maria's out. She's taking one of my friends around for me, showing them around town. okay? And besides that, I don't even want to do this right now, okay? Because I set up a meeting tomorrow with the board of directors. I'm going to become pastor of the church.
Oh, you're serious? Boy, they're gonna laugh you out of the building. And when your father hears of this, he is gonna have a fit.
Ed, are you serious? Anthony said you want to be pastor of the church, but I defended you. Why are you sneaking around in the dark to do it? What's going on?
I am so sick of you. Every single time I have done what I needed to do to try to provide for the boys, and you don't have any right to say anything to me. And you're supposed to be trying to defend me against you. You're still not church. You're not taking from this church. You're not doing anything.
What's going on in
You
here?
just. Thank God. Finally, someone here with some common sense.
What are you doing here?
We should ask you the same thing.
Stella.
We walk up in here and people hollering like it's a
Stella.
Friday night football game.
Stella, I can handle this.
If you don't, I can.
I've been better. I'm glad you came when you did.
Let me guess. Ed is telling you how he's ready to take over?
Why would you call a meeting while Dad is gone?
Because they're up to no good. Sneaking in the shadows like a bunch of snakes in a garden.
Stella! Ed and Maria came over to the house the other day to inform me and my wife that they'll be taking over as pastor and first lady. But I never heard anything from you or the bishop.
Because it's not true. The bishop has no intention on stepping down. Ed and Maria must be delusional if they think that we're going to sit by and watch this madness take place. Your father never left. He could sense that something was wrong, so he canceled his trip.
Still taking.
You know what? You are so disrespectful. I am trying to talk to you and tell you about this. This is not the we started this church. You don't think you can just come around here and think that you can just
Jackie, where you been? You have any idea how worried I was?
Who were you going to tell me?
Tell you what?
About this gambling problem?
Oh, who you been talking to?
I can't see how that matters. You know, my mom was right about you. What else are you lying about? Gambling? Stealing? Who are you? You can't be the same man that stood before me, God, and our families, wanted to uphold our marriage vows. Who are you? You know, thinking over, I can't keep track now, but I think you broke all of them.
Don't blow this out of proportion. The church gives money away all the time. I will pay it back.
I'm getting a lawyer. You are not getting away with this.
Can we just get out of here? You can't even think straight with all this noise. I love you, Jackie. I know this is not what you wanted. I know, and yes, I've been coming up short lately. I don't want to lose you. I want to lose us.
I can't win. Your crazy sisters, my mom, I can't do this anymore.
Just tell me what you want me to do. I'm sorry about what I said yesterday. I was so upset.
Why are you talking to me?
Just give me another chance. Please. Please. Just one more chance. Please.
I can't.
Please.
I can't.
Jackie. Please. Jackie, come on.
See, I told you there was trouble. A disturbance in the force. Dreams, visions. We've got to pray and cast out all their demons they brought up in here.
The abomination that causes desolation.
Hallelujah. Demon of confusion. We bind and cast out.
exactly the things your father finds out about the jail. He is going to have a chair.
Let there be peace in the name of
Sir, can you please help me, please? My girlfriend is in pain. I need help, please.
Okay, where's she at?
She's right back here in this alley, please.
All right, show me where she at. Honey? Hey. What's going on?
Are you serious right now? Okay, enough! Enough! Mariah, just don't want to.
Oh my God, are you all?
Oh, 911.
Sister Deborah. Oh my God, Jesus. Sister Deborah, are you okay? Talk to us. Are you okay? Can you hear us? Oh, Jesus.
You ever get the feeling something is wrong? Well, that's how I feel right now. I just can't shake it. Whatever it is, I pray God gives me the strength to get through it.
Too many tears living this average life with the pistol on my hand, aiming for a fight. Got the people side, miss them blinded to see the light. Praying the Lord, it's the only option to see the side. Too many tears living this average life with the pistol on my hand, aiming for a fight. Got the people side, miss them blinded to see the light. Praying the Lord, it's the only option to see the side.
Big dogs run the streets while the pups play the porch. If you can't stand the heat, then don't grab the torch. Watch your world get up in flames trying to win this game. The price of the fame ain't worth this pain. You understand when I'm planting your brain? Get stomped to a stain, getting out of your lane. That boy Max, a thug fam, simple and plain. Expect to get wet if you gon' play in the rain. Family can build you up or they can shatter your dreams. Keep one eye on the street, the other eye on your team. It's usually your knight, rook, bishop, or queen that I have you in the basement tied up to a beam. And to you it seems good cause you don't be around. But when you come up, that's when it goes down. Heavy is the head, they say that wears the crown. But the lust for the root of all evil can bring them down.
Too many tears living this average life with the pistol on my hand, aiming for a fight. Got the people side, miss them blinded to see the light. Praying the Lord, it's the only option to see the side. Too many tears living this average life with the pistol on my hand, aiming for a fight. Got the people side, miss them blinded to see the light. Praying the Lord.
I'm good. Good to see you.
Oh, it's nice to see you too.
Okay, okay.
I was just out jogging and I got a little bit lightheaded. I was wondering if I could get a glass of water.
Sure you can.
Oh,
Stella and Roger are over at the church.
Oh, are they? How have they been doing?
Everybody's good.
That's
Everybody's
good to hear.
Good. Okay, sure. Let me get you something to drink.
Thank you so much.
Here you go, Maria. Nice and cold.
Thank you so much.
And by the way, what are you doing out so late? It's dangerous around here.
I know, I ran a little bit farther than I'm used to, and it got darker quicker than I expected. I really probably should get going, though. But thank you so much.
Oh,
It's such
you're
a help.
welcome. You're welcome.
It's so good to see you as
Good
well.
to see you too, honey.
Oh, and don't tell Stella and Roger that I stopped by. I don't want to give them, cause to worry about me being out so late.
Okay.
All right, thank
you.
you.
Okay, take care.